Hi there people, welcome back to another video. Bit of a different one here on a cheeky long weekend with the family, and so we're in County Durham. We're going to go and check out a couple of little waterfalls. So we're about to check out a couple of waterfalls. It's a short 2-mile walk, so we'll go past Low Force, end up at High Force, then turn back on ourselves. I'll tell you why we're turning back later on in the video. Another bit of a different one here is you might hear 3 sets of footsteps. That's because the family are trailing behind, but don't want to be on camera. I'm not going to make them. So what we're doing is we're just dropping down into the Tees Valley and we'll follow the River Tees up and we'll be at Low Force quite soon. Oh my gosh. Wow. Them's the rules, kids. Best obey them. It's a tight one. You can hear the flowing water already, or do you think it's trying to tease me? Sorry, I'm a terrible human being. Time for a cheeky pause there, and you guessed it, technical difficulties. I've realised what I was doing to stop it recording, so here we go. 2 minutes of Nige voiceover. Sound effect time. On a bridge. Here we go. Are we ready? Well, it's a bouncy little one, this is. Looking good over there. Waterfall. And back over the way. That's a cheeky little bridge and a half. Help from a camera lady there. That's the map of where we're going. And we're on the way. I think at this point, I started having a rant about when you go up the south side of the river, it's completely free. If you want to go up the north side, it's owned by an estate, so you need to pay them some skrilla for that. And yep, carrying on. How are them sheep standing so still? Oh, I get it. Check your eyesight, Nige. Yeah, just back along the river. It's just a really nice little walk. I'm available for any voiceovers if anyone needs that. I think this is me just ranting more about the landowner and why you should pay to see something so amazing. It's just one of the natural wonders. Yeah, absolutely beautiful. And this is in the middle of a drought as well. This is what surprised me about it, that we're in the middle of a drought. There's so much water still coming down. I won't do a yes I will. So the path itself, it's well made, but you know, pushchair, wheelchair, whatever, you're not getting up. I'll have to overdub the last bit because the mics went dead, but I'll take everything back. This is now the River Tees. It's absolutely bone dry, so unless this isn't, because I can hear water over there, I'm wondering if that's a different way of it flowing. We'll work it out when we're at the waterfall. Yeah, this makes more sense. So that dry riverbed up there is the actual Tees, so this must be another mini waterfall when there's actually water in it. So although it looks like it's flowing a lot, it's obviously super dry for itself. But usually you can't walk on this bit of the riverbed, so do it while you can. Take 3 of this scene because I kept catching the family. We're about a third of the way up to High Force now from the visitors centre. It's 2 miles each way. I'm not going to say a round trip because some snooty landowner won't let us do it without paying for his breakfast. So yeah, onwards and inwards. It's actually quite busy up here on this path, so I'm having to dodge people and dodge the family to get films in because, you know, I don't really like having people, particularly random strangers, on the videos. But I suppose you've got the people like us who are just out for this nice little 4-mile walk. Then you've got the people who are doing the Pennine Way. I mean, you can spot them. They're the ones with massive backpacks who look knackered. I must have some weird setting on this because the skies in front of me look grey as hell, and look on the camera a pleasing bluey grey. What a stunning place in the world to be in. Gorgeous up here. I'm still struggling getting used to this gimbal malarkey. I mean, when the shots pay off, they're great, but it just took me about 7 goes to get literally me, ooh, I'm walking towards the gate. And then when I looked at it, it was wrong anyway. What a laugh. Much easier when you employ a child to do it. If dry stone walling's your thing, get your rocks off to this bad boy. Jeez, can you imagine how long it took to make that? I like this cheek a little bit, just going up away from the river a little bit, and then we pop down back onto it. Quite a bit of height gain there. Probably getting us to be at the right level, being on top of the waterfall. Hammy! Hammy! Ah! Wonder what that crag in the distance is. I'll have a little investigate. Wise words there, Steve, wise words. Getting close to the waterfall now, and you can see how high we are up above the riverbed. You can hear it now, almost there. Anxiety! Follow your ears. So yeah, quite a banging waterfall actually. This side it always comes down. The other side, when it's normal, you get a little waterfall there, and when it's in heavy floods the whole thing's a sheet. But this is it trickling, it's an absolute banger. I'd love to see it when it's in full flood. There's the facts and figures for your kids. Pause and enjoy. Check out these guys at the top. You wouldn't get me there in a million years. It's a pretty cool shaped tree there. Looks awesome, like something from The Hobbit. That was awesome, well worth a little walk. I say it's 2 miles from the visitor centre and 2 miles back, so a little cheeky 4 miler. The path's really well done, it's trainers all day long on this. I must say I'd love to come back after some heavy rains, because I think that would be monumentally amazing in flood. As I mentioned before, this is a back and forward one, so I won't bother filming too much on the way back. If I see something stunning or random or just intrigues Nige because God knows what goes on in his mind, then I'll take a few more shots. Otherwise I'll see you towards the end. Now that's what I call a gimbal shot. Really lovely place in the world. Someone correct me in the comments if I'm wrong, but I've just looked at the map and I think that's called Bleagill. That's us back down the way, and we're just about down to river level now. There we go, maybe about 5 yards above it. Let's go. There we are, back down to the Tees. That's two of the Pennine Weir people just there. What's been really tricky today is trying to get beautiful shots like this without accidentally getting the family in shot. I'll edit that out. Well, really enjoyed this little walk. It's the big one next week, so it's nice just to get a little one just for a leg stretch and get next to water. Good on you. Look at these rare little buggers go. Well played, sirs, well played. Last little shot of this lovely valley along the side of the Tees. Ooh. Oh, she's a little beauty. Oh, nice one for walking my shot, Dad. Yeah, that's the thing down. Nice one, dog. That's the thing down here. It is quite busy, so lots of people around. You most definitely would not want to slip down there. That would not be good. Leave you this cheeky last shot going up the falls. So it's back onto the bridge and saying goodbye to the falls. We'll get ourselves up to the visitor centre and I'll do a little sign off and say goodbye to you guys. And this is us finishing up just on the last little bit of track going up to Bowlees Visitor Centre, where we're going to go in. Them two will get an ice cream. I'm hoping to sell mead. But I'd really recommend this place. Really friendly staff, really nice. As I say, the parking's free. They ask for a donation, but they don't demand it from you. The food's reasonable and tasted lovely. And it's just really handy for this walk. Okay, see you the next time. Bye.